and eat dinner. The chicken and waffles is off the chain. But,
Tell me this, Luke. Tell me this. The best strip club you ever went to.
The best strip club I ever went to?
The best strip club you ever went to.
I would say I that's a good one. Because I did go to the Yum Yum Club in Amsterdam.
The
Yum Yum Club in Amsterdam. I don't think they're still open.
No, I've heard of
that strip club. It wasn't really a strip club. I guess it probably was a brothel because it's different between a strip club and a brothel. Yeah. You know, you go in there, man, you dancing and everything, and you don't even realize that you dancing with the girl who want to take you upstairs. And then you go upstairs, it's almost like you're in a love fest. But I would say Tootsie's is my favorite. Brothel? Then I would say Cheetah. Then I love The Office. I don't go there enough. I would then say Booby Trap. And then Magic City in Atlanta.
Tootsie's is a brothel. That don't count. The girls in Tootsie's don't even dance. Like the girls in Tootsie's don't even dance. They
do dance.
They don't dance.
They be going slow.
86% of them don't get on stage, bro.
They be moving in this exotic way, letting you know that they got some good stuff.
86% of them don't get on stage.
No, everybody at Tootsie's get on stage.
Nah, bro. Nah.
They all get on stage. Come on,
man. Them Spanish girls, some of them Spanish girls.
They don't look like it because they got so many girls.
They don't speak English. They don't dance. They just sit on your lap.
Man, come on, man. Enough of Tootsie's. Let's go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a beautiful show today. We got my man Streeter right here. It's nasty work. Nasty work. We've been attacked by some other guy. Say he is the original Nasty Work. So we might have to change the name if you want to. If y'all want us to change the name, we will. We don't care. It's all about the content that we provide, and it's us because we got major content. But I don't know. I never heard of the other guy, but I heard one guy on a little rant talking about that. But today we're going to talk about, again, sports, politics, and entertainment. And that's what we do right on Nasty Work. We keep it a buck. We keep it at 100. We get this shit off. We got my man Streeter here, Footballville. You see him with the hat on. He's the world's greatest. He's you call yourself a reporter? Are you? I mean, when you go down to the press conference, ask Mario questions. What do you? I mean, what's your?
I look like Susan. I look like Susan Miller Dingenich, man. A reporter, Luke.
Why you want to jump on Susan? I like Susan.
I ain't jumping on Susan. Susan is a reporter.
Susan retired.
Man, Susan ain't retired. Susan was right back out there last year.
Oh God, I can't. Why you wouldn't jump on one of these other dudes? That guy with the squeaky voice would be asking questions. Hey Mario. Hey Mario.
Ooh,
I'm like, boy, who is that guy?
Barry Jackson?
Is that Barry? Oh God.
Nah, I wouldn't consider myself a reporter, bro. We are.
So how do I describe you? You're down there asking questions. That's almost like a reporter, correct?
I'm acting as one in that thing, but I think we're creators, man. Like we're creators and media, the voice of the community, bro. I don't consider myself as a beat writer. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I always marched at a different drum than them. I had to find my footing though. I remember being in there asking questions after practice, and I never would ask a question because I always thought I was gonna sound crazy, right? And then one time I asked Alan Hearns, did he think Kansas City was gonna win the state championship? And he started smiling. And Luke, that's when I realized that I didn't have to be like them. What they were doing was conventional and how media had been. I realized that I just had to be myself because I was from the place that they were from. I just had to connect to them the way I knew how to connect to them.
Right. So you became different.
Yeah. Right.
and you found your niche, and and you started doing it the way you doing it, and you don't consider yourself as a reporter.
Nah. I'm not a
Have
reporter.
you ever went to the Miami Dolphins practice and asked them questions?
Nope. What?
You
Not
have
ask
no
questions.
interest in the Dolphins.
I wouldn't say that. I've never focused on them. I would go. I would go. Media in the NFL is different though. It's not like college. College is kind of like you could be more creative, especially on the road when you get out of Miami. Miami has a
Tell me
coach.
about when Mario Cristobal stared you down like he was gonna beat you. Were you scared? Were you like
Because I
nervous?
was scared. Nah, you see, I wasn't scared. I mean, he
Were
prompted me to
you
ask him a question.
were you
Uh,
nervous when he stared you down and asked you a question at the end of that press conference?
no, I wasn't nervous at all. I was happy he paid attention to me and put me on that platform. He has a bigger platform, right? So basically, him calling me out or whatever he called himself doing, kind of put me in the light. And he gonna put me in the light. I'm gonna dance. I mean, no. So basically, the Jakory Brown situation. I sent out a tweet when I realized Jakory Brown was gonna get ushered out of here, and I basically
Ushered
said
out of
Jakory,
here.
huh?
Ushered out of here. I like that word.
Yeah. And I basically said Jakory Brown, like basically, I was just like, hey, do y'all think Emory and Poffenberger is better than Jakory Brown? Y'all okay going into this next year with Emory and Poffenberger as the backups? Y'all think they're better? And it sparked the whole entire debate. Oh, Poffenberger beat Jakory Brown out at practice. That's why he fourth string. So we went to the press conference. Like it became a big deal. The tweet went viral. Yeah, people were taking sides. Oh, he just pulling for him because he's black. He can't throw, and it was all of that stuff. And they didn't even see Reese Poffenberger. Like they didn't like we hadn't even seen Reese Poffenberger play yet. So
Well, I guess
we had a
people
press
look at
conference. We went to the
numbers.
press conference, and Mario, I didn't ask a question. I was just standing there. I didn't ask a question. I was just taking notes, doing what I do. And at the end of the press conference, he began looking at me and saying and looking at me and saying things like how they don't like fakers and stuff of that nature, and looked at me and said the quarterback position that's he said something like that's a big story for you, huh? And because I didn't ask a question, he was about to stare me down, talk straight to me, and leave. And then that's when I asked him, was Jakory Brown the fourth string quarterback? I was like, so Jakory Brown the fourth string quarterback? So basically, like, how did that happen? Like how did he go from the starter in the bowl game to the fourth string quarterback? I understand Cam Ward first string quarterback, but how did the other two guys get in front of him? The one that broke his arm and the one. So when I asked him that, he kind of got flustered and he said some things back. He was like, we'll see. And then Jakory Brown went in the spring game and outplayed everybody but Cam Ward.
And then he got ushered out.
And then he left. And then he left. But no, I wasn't afraid. It's kind of like I read too many 50 Cent. I watch 50 Cent Instagram, bro, to be afraid, bro. Like he put me on the spotlight. If he called me out, now the Hurricane fans was like, Mario put Streeter in his place. But no. He put me on the platform and I accepted it.
That's what's up. Hey,
Yeah,
so we got
but it's just business, though. It's just business.
It's business.
I don't think we asked him enough tough questions, to be honest with you.
Hey, look, I think the only person asking tough questions around here is Omar Kelly. He go into the press conference and he just like go off on people, asking them the tough questions. I don't think nobody asks tough questions at the University of Miami. All the reporters that do go down there, soft as fuck. They don't ask nothing tough. They just be dancing around. I guess they do their little journalistic thing. You got a straight shooting head coach. You just need to go ahead and ask straight shooting questions. That's why I love New York media. New York media, boy, you look at the newspaper, boy, they give it to you blood raw. It ain't no cut in nothing that. It's no nothing. No mannitol, nowhere to be found. Hey, but let me ask you this, Streeter. How you feel about all these colleges canceling their spring game? They basically saying that the spring game, you know, you got USC, you got Texas. They're saying they're putting their depth on display. And after the spring game, people see these guys play, in the spring game on national TV. Then they lose their depth. How you feel about that?
Luke, everybody wanted the kids to get paid, right? Everybody wanted the kids to get paid. Now that the kids are getting paid, right? Something's going to have to change. Now that the kids are getting paid and the transfer portal is wide open, there's going to have to be some changes, bro. Like the business can't stay the same, man. I take Austin Simmons at Ole Miss. He didn't travel sometimes because Kiffin didn't want anybody to see him warm up. He does like this extravagant warm up. He goes out there, throw the ball 60 yards. Kiffin left him home when they went to play Alabama. No, you stay home.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's some things have to change because you have the transfer portal. You got kids getting paid, and teams are looking at other teams' rosters. So they got to you can't stay so they're going to have to figure something else out. Nothing stays the same. Everything evolves. Nothing stays the same. And I don't blame them, bro. I don't blame them.
Listen, but those guys are not getting paid. The backups are not getting paid as much money as the starters are getting paid. So why hurt their opportunity of going out there and getting paid? If you third on the depth chart, you should be able to put them out there. Give the people what they want. You got teams like Texas that had 60,000 people at the spring game. Now you're going to deprive those fans the opportunity of the fan experience and hanging out with the players, signing autographs. Because most of those spring games are not just a game. It's a fan engagement experience. And you're going to start taking that away. Just throw the third string. Throw the GAs out there. Throw whatever the hell you got to throw out there.
Yeah, that shit all fun and dandy till somebody take your starting wide receiver, Alabama. Like, it's all fun and games. Yeah, man, we get to sign autographs. It's a good time until somebody take your backup quarterback.
So what's going to happen now? So all the kids are going to get because the kids at the end of practice, they get to evaluate their film and look at their film, look at themselves in practice. So what are they going to do? Start hijacking all the kids' huddle account? Is that next?
Yeah. I don't know if that ever got anybody recruited anyway, but I've never seen that really work. But
that's hardcore. Hey, moving on to something else. You think college rankings are, these 5-star, 4-stars, you think that's real or that's a joke?
No, I think you got a minute. You got a minute. I can break it down for you.
Break it down.
There's no way for them.
Most people don't understand how they come to this guy's a 5-star, this guy's a 4-star. Then the guy go out there play like a duck.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, most people don't know that the guy that created Rivals created 247 Sports, and he created On 3. There's no way to project all those kids correctly. So if you think there's a way to project all those kids correctly, you're losing your mind. You can't project all those kids correctly, but the system is so extravagant and it's so subjective that it creates traffic. It creates traffic and conversation. That's the purpose of it. Bro, listen up. The 5-star, you guys are using the system all wrong. Like the 5-star, I did an interview with Andrew Ivins, right? And he talks about how the system, we don't even use the system right. They're projecting kids to the NFL. They wanted a relationship with the NFL. So they're saying a 5-star kid is a first rounder. That's why it's only 32 5-stars every year. Then they're saying a 4-star kid is a really good college kid. But when we look at the system, we look at it like, oh, man, at Edison, a 5-star. He's a high school baller. That's not what they're doing. They're projecting to the NFL. So first of all, we don't even use the system right. But I think it's brilliant, Luke, because it creates traffic. It creates conversation. It creates It's just something that creates traffic, drive traffic. And how do you make money on the internet? You make money from traffic going to your website.
Correct.
Yeah, if you go back and look at those rankings, and they don't get it. No, some of those kids like never show up in college. I remember we went and looked at Cam Kitchens and James Williams when James Williams had that bad year, just to see what the safeties ahead of them were doing. There was like 20 safeties ahead of Cam Kitchens. Maybe 3 of them was on the field as freshmen. It was the kid from Clemson with the African name. Nobody was playing, but some kids had transferred already, and all those guys were before Cam Kitchens. So I think it's a conversation starter. I don't think the purpose of it is to get it right. I think the purpose of it is to get your ass to their site. The same guy created all 3.
Really?
Now, so Luke, you came up with the idea for On 3. Remember, you told me one night, Street.
Me?
Street. You was like, Street, we need to start doing NIL evaluation on these kids. Stock up, stock down. And that was before On 3 came out, Luke.
Really?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So where's my money?
You did. You said that. You say, bro, we got to start talking about these kids and how much they worth. Stock up, stock down. And then On 3 came out and created a system that basically says Shador is worth $2 million NIL dollars. I don't know, bro. And that always felt kind of sleazy to me. But then again, there it is. It's a conversation starter. Now you got people stealing Carson Beck cars because they know how much he's worth.
That was major news. Hey, let me ask you. I don't know if we're having an issue on Twitter, but I don't see it.
Let's see. You on Twitter? I'm not on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
I'm on Facebook and YouTube.
I don't see it in the red up there. I saw my good friend. You don't see it on Twitter? No.
You're connected on Twitter?
Yes, I am. It's lit up, Twitter. But that's a whole nother story. We'll get back to that. So it's only 32 5-stars every year?
Every year. 32 5-stars. And I'm going to retweet it. I see it right here. Say you live, but 273 people watching.
I can't see it.
32 5-stars. Yeah, bro. It's only 32 5-stars. And the way they do the 5-stars is kind of like they take a lot of things into consideration. And one of them is if your parent played sports, if your parent was a football player. How big are you? They're projecting you to the NFL. So when you got little Ray and he killing people in Miami and he 5'9", they're going to overlook them. Or you got a quarterback that's 5'10", and the star system overlooks them because they're trying to project you to the NFL. So you're looking at the bigger kid. They're looking at the kid who dad played in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're putting all that thing in a box. I think I just sent it to you.
Yeah, I retweeted, but I normally see it in the red up top. But that's a whole nother story. So, hey,
first of all, listen, Luke, stop talking shit to Elon, right? And then he'll stop hiring our goddamn podcast.
Well, Elon, I'm gonna leave Elon alone, and we're gonna get into why I'm gonna leave him alone once we start talking about politics. But another big topic outside of Luka and LeBron beating up Denver Nuggets, another big topic is the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles will not be visiting the White House. How you feel about that? You think Philly is wrong for not going to the White House?
I think if you sit in the president, I think we should respect the president. You know what I'm saying? I think if you sit in that seat, right? I think it should be respected because other people on outside are looking at what we're doing outside of our country. Who makes that decision to not go? How do you think that happened, Luke? You think they get
the team? It goes into the team. The team sits there and all the players, because you don't want to go there with 3 players. And the team, everything happens on a team. It's a team decision. It's the players. Because at the end of the day, the coaches could go down there and the owner could go down there, shake hands and kiss babies with the president. You know, it becomes a team. And then the team looks at, you know, they look at who? They look at the place where they live at, the state where they live at. Are they being affected? I mean, in this case, you know, it's a lot of reasons why. I mean, a lot of Philadelphians feel like they got hoodwinked and bamboozled. You know, the city of Philadelphia is a Democratic city, and they predominantly voted for Kamala Harris. You know, large part of the fan base. You know, and a lot of things that Trump promised right now, gas prices and, you know, and food and all that. And a lot of people don't like the fact that a lot of these federal workers are losing their jobs. You know, you add that on top of, you know, Trump coming out saying that he was hoping that the Kansas City Chiefs win. That, I mean, that's the knife in the back, because the president's supposed to be, you know, he's supposed to be middle of the road. He don't answer that question, but because he felt like, you know, the quarterback mama and the wife loved him and put on their Trump hats and all that, the so-called black quarterback, you know, he feel like, hey, look, yeah, fuck him. You know, shit, we ain't going there. He wasn't rooting for us. What we gonna do? Give him a jersey after he was going for Patrick Mahomes? Really? Is that what we're gonna do? So I'm with Philly. That's gangster shit.
You with it?
Yeah, I'm with that. You know, I had a problem. I had a problem when the Panthers went to the White House while Trump was the president. The Panthers won the Stanley Cup last year when Biden was the president. They should have been going to the White House when Biden was the president. So the same smoke that people got for Philly not going, you should have the same smoke for the Panthers. And I'm a Panther fan. Trust me, I'm a Panther fan. But I guess the organization and the players, I respect, you know, the fact that they made the decision, hey, we want to go when Trump the president. You know, we don't want to go when Biden was the president, because they should have been there when Biden was the president. But they didn't do that. They chose to go when Trump. So people need to get off their high horse and stop crying, because Philly ain't, you know, hey, look, the man wasn't rooting for them. And he said it. I mean, moving on to other things. How you feel about the NBA?
For him.
Yeah. How you feel about the NBA? I mean, NBA is
about the NBA.
I mean, the ratings are down. All-Star weekend. We didn't get into it that deep last week because we had Omar Kelly or some on there. I mean, it's trash. I think personally, and I want to hear your opinion on this. I think personally that the NBA needs to move on from the so-called stars of the NBA right now. I love LeBron James to death, my guy. I love him. I love all those. I love all of them. What is it? KD, all of them. KD, Steph Curry. But those guys are in the upper echelon of the NBA, but they're on their way out. Right. And because they are not participating in all-star slam dunks, they're just not participating in anything that the NBA does. They're on their own planet. I think it is holding back the league and everything the league has to offer. I would take them off of national TV. I wouldn't even have. I would, if I'm TNT, I would be focusing on Oklahoma, Denver Nuggets. I'll be focusing on Houston, what they're doing in Cleveland. I would be putting those guys on national TV more so than these guys. Boston, you have Milwaukee. I'll be focusing on everything but these superstars who don't want to participate in anything. Let them just go ahead and Steph Curry and all them. I mean, hey, look, I love Steph Curry to get best player in America. But in order for this league to move forward, you need to have willing participants and building the brand of the league, leaving a legacy. These guys are not doing it. I mean, they half of the time the fucking dudes don't play. I mean,
you taking
it's all bullshit.
Yeah, they gotta fix that. But you taking LeBron off national TV, bro?
Hey, listen, I love LeBron to death.
You taking LeBron off national TV?
That's
the greatest story in basketball history.
I love LeBron to death. I'm taking these dudes. I'm focusing. I'm not completely taking them off, but I'm focusing more on these young boys. If he playing Oklahoma, yes, okay, good. If you're playing Boston or the Golden State, no, I'm not putting that on TV. I'm not putting that on national TV. You're gonna go get the NBA package or whatever you want, and you can go look at that. That's not gonna be the focus of the game. The people on ESPN, the pundits, and all them. No, y'all need to talk about these young boys, because you need to talk about the young guy from San Antonio. Them guys will do anything for the league because they have a major appreciation of being in the league. The older guys is holding the league back.
The older guys have always carried the league, though.
Yeah, but they were willing participants. Michael Jordan ain't had no problem getting in the dunk contest.
Yeah,
the All-Star weekend was a real weekend. The 3-point shooting, the dunk contest, the All-Star game. It wasn't. I mean, it ain't what this is. Here, run down there, dunk, throw the ball, dunk, shoot a three. Oh, man, this is garbage. I mean, nobody wants to see it. And then half of the time, you don't know when these dudes is available. And then the people like Jimmy Butler is a major turnoff. I don't even like the NBA because of that. Because of him, I listen. I haven't even looked at my beloved Heat because of this dude here. If Golden State is on TV, I am not looking at Golden State under no circumstances. You paid a dude who actually bitched his way out of a contract and you rewarded him? No.
He did bitch his way out.
And you wanted to throw Kyrie Irving in the garbage because he was being real? Fuck that. No, I'm not watching that. And I don't want to watch them. I do. That's more reason we need not to be watching no Golden State.
He did bitch his way out. You're right about that.
And you rewarded him.
You want to promote Victor Wemby? 24 points, 11 rebounds.
Hell yeah. I want to put Wemby on TV. Give me Wemby. Give me Wemby. Give me all that. The worst thing in the world, this idiot at the Dallas Mavericks sent Luka over there with LeBron. Now we come on, man.
Victor Wemby is 7'3", 235 pounds, Luke. Bro, how would you market Wemby? He's 7'3", 235 pounds. His name is Wembanyama. How would you market him, bro? Like, how would you put him at the forefront in the NBA?
People. The people in the chat is going, have you watched Wemby play? Have you really watched Wemby?
I watched. No, I seen him. It's like watching the Alien.
No, you didn't watch that. Wemby, the real deal.
No, he's like watching the Alien. It's something like we've never seen before. It is.
I want to say Wemby is out for the season now. But I'm focused on Wemby. I'm focused that the Wemby is it. I ain't even dealing with this Ant-Man because Ant-Man.
Yeah, he's starting to go rails a little bit.
Need to learn how to turn that. You ain't like that, Ant-Man.
Say it, dog. Say it. It's nigga.
I don't want to say the N-word on here, but Ant-Man acting like an N. Ant-Man, you live in a big old pretty house. You're making hundreds of millions of dollars. You are not hood. And I'm tired of these dudes in the NBA acting like they hood. You are not hood. You ain't going to shoot nobody. You don't live that life. So stop acting like you hood. The hood ain't buying no tickets. You want to bulk up against Obama. Play the video.
What you
don't make no damn sense.
What you think about that?
Listen, man. That's got to look at it. No, don't ask me what I think about it. Ask LeBron. LeBron, like, this motherfucker is really talking to the president like that. The first black president ever. That's who he's talking to. I mean, let's be real.
Hey, what do you think he really don't understand
he understands. That's what people on Twitter like, oh, he's only 23. Well, he understands. You got 23 and 21 and 18 and 19 out there knocking people off. He understands. He's not stupid.
Right.
But he just want to be, you can't be hard in all situations. Bruh, I'm not proud of my criminal record.
Right.
I've lived the life. I done been out there in the streets hard. I've been sitting up in them gun battles, shooting and all that, and the bullets flying by, big gang fights and all that, and really going, man, you're an NBA kept player. You're kept. You got security all over them. You're not like that. That's why I want these guys like, they say, oh, Anthony Edwards, that's the whole thing. Oh, he don't want to be it's not an excuse. No. Oh, he don't want to be the face of the NBA, so that's why he acts like that. No. Somebody need to sit him down, and if you want Anthony Edwards, you need to come on and have a conversation with Uncle, and I will sit you down and explain there's a time and a place for everything. You need to respect, number one, your elders. I don't care what your elders say. You respect your elders. That's number one. Number two, you're going to respect the first black president. Just to be in his presence should be an honor and everything. You walk around with your shirt like this, like, man.
Twisting your hair like you in the hood.
You see Joel Embiid, he ain't even from this country. He got his hand in his pocket. He shook. Just having a conversation. This man got his hat turned over here like this here. Like, yeah, man, fuck that, man. I'm about that life. And this man here, this man here, Obama, then killed more people than he ever thought about killing. This man, Obama, then went into the situation room and said, yep, go kill bin Laden.
Go get him.
And I'm watching y'all kill him. I'm watching my SEAL team kill him. Obama, hey, look here, yeah, Mr. President, do we drone strike these motherfuckers? Yeah, drone strike their ass. I want to look at it. He going to the situation room, and this motherfucker here playing for the NBA. You gonna be acting all hard? Oh yeah. He ain't about. And the man come. Obama like, hey, LeBron, come talk to this motherfucker right here. Hey, this nigga, that is the realest nigga in that picture right there. Is that motherfucker on the right? He done killed more motherfuckers than law allowed. And you acting tough?
You acting tough.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Take this man off the screen. He need to get, man, come on. I hope you listen to it. And man, that dude, that Obama is about that life. You ain't got a homeboy that you know back in the hood that's about that life like him. That motherfucker done killed everybody. He done killed a whole bunch of people.
Shit. Where Anthony Edwards from? Let's see.
At Georgia.
Oh,
Georgia.
Okay.
Come on, man. These guys be around you, man. Like Ja Morant. I love Ja Morant game. Man, I wish they get him in Miami. That motherfucker is cold. He's Allen Iverson on steroids.
Yeah.
Ja Morant, Ant-Man. This is what them the guys we need to be saying. But then what they do with these kind of guys, they bury them in bullshit markets like Minnesota, and I don't want to throw Memphis up under the bus, but I mean, come on. Ant-Man need to be playing at Atlanta. Listen, man, I'm not even going to keep on going with this dude here, man. He need to have a conversation with me so I can give him look here, man. You need to leave that hard shit alone there. Put that shit over there on the side. Hey, man, so over the weekend, not over the weekend, but at the White House, Donald Trump had a big old event at the White House where he invited all these black people in the Oval Office, right?
Uh-huh.
And there was one group of black people that went in there and they all shucking and jiving, and they had a pastor's picture up because the pastor was very, very pro Kamala Harris and not Trump. And so these dudes in there who obviously Trump guys, they're in there gloating, and they took a picture of the pastor and had the picture up in the White House. Let me let you hear what the pastor had to say, and then we'll have a conversation about it.
Been praying for me all week. You've been nervous all week, but I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid. If you got real courage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the black Joint Chief of Staffs from the military. If you gonna show a picture of the CEO of Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Amazon that does not recognize black dollars or black business. If you gonna put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books. If you gonna put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security. If you gonna put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler. If you gonna put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families. I ain't ever scared. In case you forgot, I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me.
Pull up on
What
me.
you think about it? Pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
What you think about Pastor Jamal and the things he just said?
I mean, somebody got to stand up to him. They getting kind of aggressive with their responses and their, you know what I'm saying, and how they moving. Somebody got to show them they ain't scared, right?
Somebody got you. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna just say this: the man laid out all the different things that's going on. I mean, in his sermon, which in real life is really real, because when you think about it, Streeter, when you think about it, Medicare, Medicaid, people wasn't paying any attention, and a lot of us was out there saying, Medicare, Medicaid, that's the seniors, insurance for the seniors, and insurance for the poor. When they get ready to gut that, then if you live in the governmental housing projects and you don't have any insurance, you are covered, but now you won't be covered. You go to the hospital, they are not required to help you out. You go up in there with a gunshot wound and they're going to ask you for your insurance and you ain't going to have it. Then what ends up happening, they're going to give you a Band-Aid and they're going to send you about your business and how you bleed out in the parking lot. And that's basically how it is. And so that's what people didn't realize they were voting against, because they thought they would get ready to get a stimulus check. And that little $5,000 check that people start talking about, Doge is going to issue out, that can't happen, because the Congress has to vote on something like that and giving out money. So I know people got all upset when Jasmine Crockett gave them the real on the real. You can't get that, unfortunately. No. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, then you go into the situation where you got Joy Reid just got canceled on MSNBC.
Yeah.
I mean, because she's so outspoken against Trump. Add that on top of, the highest ranking black 5-star general, Joint Chiefs of Staff, he gets fired. I mean, to be honest, Trump got a right to pick his cabinet, but when you start messing with the military, you already got an imbecile, in my opinion, that's over the military, dude sitting up there drinking at a press conference, and he's already a known drunk. I mean, you playing with a lot of things, and that whole Elon Musk, man, that ooh. But I keep telling people, this shit is really real. You got when Joy Reid gets fired, and then they blame it on ratings, which is all bullshit, because it was not Joy Reid's show where the ratings was low. It was fucking Morning Joe who took a beating. But did they cancel Morning Joe? No, they didn't. They canceled all the black shows on MSNBC, and you got what you have right now. I mean, it's pathetic, but money talking that bullshit Wall Street.
I think, but there's a problem. There's a problem with what's going on with the president. He's abusing his power. He's abusing his power. And he basically saying, if you go against me, right, I'll cancel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's creating fear, right? That's like a bully. You know what I'm saying? He's abusing his power. I don't know why people aren't saying it. It's not cool.
I mean, people see it right now. That's why a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people who voted for him are suffering, especially the people in the rural areas. People see it. People see it's a money play. It's a big money play. And if anybody's speaking out against him, it's really some real shit. A lot of people are in fear, that you lay off 2,000, you lay off all these federal workers and say, oh, look, we going through here and we're cutting these people off. We sent them back to work to then fire the people. I mean, there's a lot of people losing their jobs. What are they going to do? To have a person, I guarantee if you ask any American, hey, look, do you want to fire Americans working for the federal government? And they will tell you, hell no. I mean, you gut the Department of Education. The Department of Education is a department that funnels money, federal dollars down to different states, and different states then allocate the money to public schools. You gut that. I mean, you gut that. So now some of these high schools in the next couple of years are going to be looking like third world countries because they're not going to have the federal funding to redo the school, to put new plumbing in there, to upgrade the school and pay teachers better salaries and things like that. Most people are going to then move on over to the charter schools and the private schools, and they're not going to be able to handle it. And so it becomes crazy. But I know one thing that Trump said that he announced that you might like is no more 50-50 on that. No more 50-50 with the divorce. He feels that if you're a woman and you get a divorce and the man comes in with all the millions and millions of dollars, there's no reason why it should be 50-50, which is something I agree on. Now, if there's something I agree with Trump on, I agree with that.
No, okay. So explain what you're saying. He's saying on the way out in a divorce. Explain it.
On the way out, he's saying basically the man is the multi-millionaire. The man comes in with all the money. The man is the breadwinner. He comes in and he makes $20 million. That the woman should not get $10 million. She don't deserve half the money that the man worked for, which is something I agree on. I wholeheartedly agree on. She deserves alimony. Yes, she deserves, a lump sum, but 50-50, he feel like she ain't did nothing to get the 50-50.
You know what's ironic about that? When women go into a relationship, a lot of times they saying, I ain't going 50-50 with no man on no bills. We ain't roommates.
Right.
But on the way out, they ass sit at the table with their lawyer and try to take what?
Half.
And
half of them only with you because you got the money.
Bro.
Half of them, look at the big fat football player, defensive lineman, offensive lineman. He's sitting up there with a Barbie doll. Really? You think she really with him because of his looks? You think she really with him because of that? No, she's really with him to get a check, to have the babies, and to get a check and leave his ass. I have a friend. I ain't gonna call no name. He's worth millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Uh-huh.
His wife knew that on this day, I need to divorce him one day before I can get 50%. It was something like that. It was like one day, the last day for her to get 50%. It was a time limit. Okay, you got to be with this man X amount of time in order to get 50%. And on the day that she was with him for that period of time, she didn't divorce him. Filed her paper. Boom. And she's sitting up there trying to get 50%.
Bro,
That's the shit going on. And I agree. I mean, I know most women ain't going to agree. They're going to be in their feelings and shit. Oh, we do this and we do that. No, get your ass out there and go to work. It's just like a man should not be taking 50% of a woman's money while she out there busting her ass, because there's some situation. I think it was Mary J. Blige like that, where her husband took 50% or something, some astronomical number. Nigga, you ain't out there singing. You ain't on the motherfucking stage singing. What kind of shit that is?
Halle Berry done got took to the cleaners a couple of times.
Halle Berry?
Yeah.
I know. And now she got a nice little old man, and she ain't married him, and she got a prenup already, and they ain't even married. Halle Berry, she could have got with me. I wouldn't have want nothing.
She could have got with me.
I mean, goddamn, I'm pretty sure Halle Berry have a whole bunch of men lined up.
Something ain't right, Luke. Luke, something ain't right.
You think something ain't right with Halle Berry?
That about 4, 5 of them, Luke. Black men, white men,
listen, man,
Germans,
I don't care.
Asians. She done tried it. Something ain't right, Luke. One of them cheated on her. One of them almost killed her. Something ain't right, Luke.
So you trying to say her stuff ain't good?
I don't know. Maybe she got a 1-bedroom down there or something. I don't know. Something ain't right. I don't know.
Street, to wake up in the morning with that on the other side of the bed, something I make that shit right. I would make it right. Halle Berry laying over there on my bed. Are you serious?
Look.
I would look at her.
5, 6 dudes done did that and declined it. Walked out the door like, nah, you can have that. You can have that.
Man, what? I would never get tired of that.
There's a question though. This is the question I ask people all the time. You've dated pretty women in your life. And in the comment section,
yes,
hear me out.
Yes, I have.
In the comment section, close your eyes. Think about the prettiest girl you dated. I don't care if it was in high school. Right, I don't care if it was in high school. Think about the finest girl that you've dated, right? Think about it. In the morning, how much prettier can Beyonce, Halle Berry, how much prettier can they be than that pretty girl that you dated in the morning when they wake up in the morning?
How much prettier can she?
Yeah, because we look at Beyonce and Halle Berry because we always see them in lights and glitz and glamour with the makeup. In the morning, Imano, think about the finest girl you ever dated, Luke. How much prettier if you put her and Halle Berry in the bed and you woke up, who looked better?
Now, let me just say this. I had one girl. The prettiest girl I ever dated in my life. Now, I'm seeing one now. She's drop dead gorgeous, but the prettiest one that I've ever dated.
The one you showed me?
Will it get me in trouble if I call a girl name and not the one I'm dating now?
Yeah, it's gonna get you in trouble. The one you showed me, that's the pretty one you talking about?
No. I dated this one girl.
Oh Lord, it get better?
Yeah, I mean, both of them drop dead gorgeous. The one I'm talking to now. I mean, I've dated this one girl. When I tell you this girl is drop dead gorgeous, I hold on. Let me frame this up because I don't want to get in trouble. She's just as beautiful as the one. She's just as beautiful as the one I'm talking to right now. But this girl here, my God,
Luke.
You can pull her up. I know you're gonna pull up. Her name was, she was a model. Her name was Rochelle Hunt.
Luke, Rochelle Hunt.
My
How
God.
much prettier does
Rochelle
Halle
Hunt,
Berry?
no, Rochelle Hunt was better than Halle Berry.
And this is what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying.
We've dated girls in Opalaka, right? That I believe if you put them side by side with Halle Berry in the morning.
No. We ain't finna do that.
Yeah,
You can
no,
do that.
I'm telling you.
I ain't no.
I'm telling you.
No, hell no. No. Rochelle Hunt was drop dead gorgeous. I mean,
bro, I'm telling you.
I mean, drop dead gorgeous. I mean, listen. I mean, I could bring Ron May on here. Ron May, man, when I tell you what, I was out there. If I was a smart guy, I was smart. I would have married Rochelle Hunt, but I wasn't ready for that because I had fine ones after fine ones. But that thing now, I used to fly to New York for her. My God.
That man said,
I've had some beautiful women in my life.
Huh?
And nobody even noticed. Nobody even noticed. That girl there, we had a short little stint, but it was absolutely beautiful. Everybody had a problem that I had her. Oh my God. That was something special.
Listen, bro.
You say the girl in Opalaka, you can go line up some girls in Opalaka.
This her?
No.
No, dang.
What are you doing? No.
We can't find her, dog.
I know you can't find her.
Spell it.
No, we ain't doing that. That's what you. I already know that's what you was doing. You can take that off the screen. Nope, you can take that out. All you doing is distorting the thing here. You can take that off the screen. You can't find her. She's a model. I wonder how she looked right now. She was from Anguilla.
No, Luke, real talk.
She was from the island of Anguilla.
You don't have to be a model.
Rochelle Hunt. You got me thinking about it.
You don't have to be a model to look better than Halle Berry, like with all the makeup off, dog. We have dated the finest girl in your life you ever dated. I bet you can rival Halle Berry in the morning.
See, you don't understand. Halle Berry has some exotic things going on. Halle Berry has some things going on that does some. I mean, I don't understand you guys. And you're going to get on here and you're going to tell me a girl from Opalaka look better than Halle Berry. No, that's not going to happen.
Bro.
Halle Berry is drop dead one of the most gorgeous black women in the history of America. And you saw her come out that water on that scene in 007 or whatever it is. And she came out that water with that bikini on. Did you see Halle Berry and Catwoman in that Catwoman outfit? They ain't even did no more Catwoman movies since Halle Berry. They did no more Catwoman movies. No more. None. Not at all.
There you go. But you talking about lights, camera, action, right? Yeah, at their best. Yeah.
Hey, Kamala Harris.
In the morning,
in her days, Kamala Harris was beautiful when she was at Howard University too. You know, she got an award this weekend.
Kamala
Harris, not Kamala. Kamala Harris, who should be y'all president, who's laughing all the way down the street because y'all didn't vote for her. She got an award, NAACP award this weekend. Keenan and all the Wayne brothers got an award. That was a great thing. But your main man, Drake, who was that?
That's Halle Berry. Today, now.
No. You can get a better picture than that. You can
that
go
ain't
get
a bad picture.
She came out that morning in that bikini outfit. You can go get that Catwoman outfit. You can go get that Catwoman outfit. I'm mad that she got the little old man. She could have hollered at me.
That ain't a bad picture, dog.
Storm and X-Man. Find that. It's right, Max. Tell him to find that. He want to go get Halle Berry on a slide.
Halle Berry on a what?
Man, and you backed up beef on Halle Berry, man. That's a hard thing, man. But Streeter, let me say this here, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nasty Work. We on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think we missed Friday because of me. I'm all over the place. I'm doing a whole bunch of different things, and sometimes, it ain't never Streeter's fault, even though it is his fault. But it's never his fault that we're not on the air. The other day, I showed y'all some Hurricane University of Miami a COVID interview when I had all the guys on there. I'm going to show y'all the second half of that tomorrow. But this is a beautiful conversation there, up until the point where you start talking bad about Halle Berry. It was a beautiful thing, Streeter.
We're talking bad about her.
And this was another problem that I had when Billy Bob Thornton, and they said he knocked her down in that movie, Monsters Ball. I wanted to fight Billy. I think I got a problem. That anybody with Halle Berry, I really want to fight them. That is the only woman I would fight over. I really got a problem. I want to fight the dude she with right now.
You do got a problem, dog. They go Billy right there, man. That was a crazy scene, wasn't it?
I had a problem with that scene.
You did?
I turned it off. I ain't want no parts of that.
Why?
Because I had a problem. Because I ain't want this white man. I ain't want him all up on Halle Berry like
acting,
that.
Dog. It's acting.
I know. I remember I did that movie Ride. I think
it's just acting, dog.
I was acting in that movie, and listen, man, acting my nothing. I think Billy Bob was dating this one actress, but after that movie there, I don't think they were dating no more. What was he dating? Angelina Jolie or whatever the hell her name is? And that ended their little thing after that movie because somebody said that he actually knocked her down. Man, it'd be hard not to knock, man.
How that's gonna happen on a set with 50 people there?
No, they lock the set down. When the sex scene happens, it's only the director and the cameraman and maybe one grip.
So what you trying to say is possible?
Yeah.
You think that's possible? Come on, Luke. This ain't the Luke Freak Show, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. We talking about sex scenes, man.
And I had to think my way out of it. I had to start thinking about horror movies, everything. When that woman jumped on top of me, that fine ass girl from MTV, and she started kissing me, and she wasn't supposed to be kissing me. She stuck her tongue down my throat, and I was like, "Oh shit!" In the middle of the thing, and I was just controlling I had the big head controlling the little head because if the little head would have jumped up and arise to the occasion, then that'd have been a problem. Billy Bob didn't do that. Billy Bob was on that set drunk and actually probably stuck it in her.
Man, you really think that could have happened like that, Luke? Are you serious? You've been on plenty sets.
One dude just shot somebody on the set.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Ain't nobody went to jail yet. Hey man, Streeter, it was great. We had a good time today. We did not upset anybody. We're gonna have some interviews this week, people. We ain't trying to give y'all interviews all the time. It's almost like a club that y'all just come to the club and y'all depend on an artist there, and then y'all won't come to the club, but y'all have to come to this club because we keep it a buck. 150.
Hold on, Luke. Before we get out of here, hold on. Before we get out of here, bro, okay. I just need to ask you one question. Steve Smith got caught cheating with some man's wife, right? And the man called Steve Smith on camera, and Steve Smith said, "I'm sorry." In that moment, is that what you say? Did you say "I'm sorry" to the husband?
Before we got on here, people, this man said we're gonna talk about Steve Smith. I thought I was gonna be able to escape this shit. I swear to God, I was on the way out.
You trying to get out of here without talking about the biggest story of the weekend.
Steve Smith. I did not think that was Steve Smith saying I'm sorry, because Steve Smith is like the bully of the league. He beat motherfuckers' ass in the locker room and shit. Like, yeah, fuck that shit. I was expecting that Steve Smith to be like, hell yeah, fuck your wife. And he was like, I'm sorry. What?
He's sorry.
And then the man was like, you still there? I don't believe that was Steve Smith. I'm not going to sit here and believe that was Steve Smith that knocked that man's wife off. I'm not going to believe it. Streeter.
You don't think so?
Until Steve Smith come out and make a statement that, yeah, I knocked this wife down. I want y'all, beg y'all to at least shit. At least he's not, one of them dudes.
You don't think the respectful thing to say in that moment is I'm sorry? Like, you don't think the respectful thing to say in that moment is I'm sorry? I'm sorry, dog. That shouldn't have did that.
No.
What do you say, Luke?
No.
What do you say?
I'm sorry that I knocked you. Sorry ain't got nothing to do with that. That was good. It was good. If I said I was sorry, I'd be like, hey, look, man, I'm sorry, man. That shit was horrible. I understand what you're dealing with. No. I mean, hey, look, man call you up. First of all, you shouldn't be screwing nobody else's wife or their girlfriend. There's too many women out here. But that's like I said before. Streeter. Yeah. Football players, what did I tell you on this podcast? Football players are the nastiest people on earth. They will screw the dude wife next to them. I said this last week, and you said, damn, Luke, you said some hard shit. We need to cut that up and make that. You just said, look what happened. Right after I said that.
Right.
Man, them busted this man. Football players have no filter. They screw anything and everything. The homeboy sitting next to them, their wife, their girlfriend. They pass the girls around. Football players do not care. So am I surprised? No, because, I look at it like this. I travel the world. It's beautiful single women all over the world, all day. It's women on this internet looking for man. They on a dating app. Everybody. Why are you going to go? Why are you screwing somebody else's wife? The first thing I ask a woman is, if I see it and I'm attracted to her, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, look, you in a relationship? You got a man? Even if they hesitate, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not even doing that. Because it's too many women out here for me to be all revved up by your girl. You in a relationship, I'm not no home wrecker. So anybody that does that is a piece of shit. And if Steve Smith did that, shoe fit, you gotta wear it. You gotta wear it. Nobody should be doing that. That get people killed, Streeter.
That's what I always say. Mess with somebody's wife and get you killed, bro. Like it's a like you just said, it's a lot of women out here. Like certain stuff I don't understand. I don't understand screwing your homeboy lady. I don't understand. Like it's certain, like it's so much out here. Like why you gotta stop there?
He said, why is the wife cheating on her husband? Because he's Steve Smith.
Because he's Steve Smith.
And these women, it's still no excuse. It's still no excuse.
I think she worked closely with
the woman. Yeah, the woman, she ain't shit neither.
No, yeah, nobody.
For her to be cheating on her husband, she trash too. Both of them. For them doing that, look, if you feel like you're gonna cheat on your husband, you need to just go ahead and leave. Just go ahead and leave. And she ain't shit. If he cheated with that man's wife, is that the woman?
That's her, dog.
Who is that? The man's wife?
Woman. That's the woman. That's the man's wife. Come on, let's see if we can find a better picture. That's better.
Listen, we're gonna go back to the Halle Berry conversation. Is there women on this? Is there women in the world badder than her that's single? Back to your Halle Berry conversation. You can find her in Opa-locka. Why you got to go and knock down this man's wife? Come on. She just as guilty as him. That shit don't make no sense, man. It really don't make no sense. I don't understand why so many people are out here and there's so many single women that I'm going to go screw another dude's wife? No, hell no. That don't make no sense, bro. And then for her to do that, she ain't shit either.
Right.
Leave her.
That boy was ready. Boy, that boy was ready to put hands on Steve Smith, boy.
I don't think he want to do that. Steve Smith is the real. At that part, I think he need to chill out on. But ladies and gentlemen,
that's right.
If Street want to keep on doing this, we got to go. I got to get out of here. We enjoyed the day. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. It was a beautiful thing. You got anything you want to say on the way out?
Nah, bro. Let's get up out of here, man. Spring football coming for the teams that's having spring football. It's right around the corner, boy. Hurricanes March 3rd.
We'll holler.
You.